लक्ष्मी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात्।
Sitaram, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. Today, we offer prayer as you move from one phase of your life to another. May the blessings of Ganesh Baba, Saraswati Mata, Lakshmi Mata, and all deities forever be with you and brighten your lives. Ganesh Baba, as our graduates chart new beginnings, we pray that you clear their paths and bless them with success in all their undertakings. Saraswati Mata, we pray that you bestow our graduates with wisdom to make the right decisions. Bless them in all their academic pursuits and let them be lifelong learners. Lakshmi Mata, we pray that you illumine the hearts and minds of our graduates so that they can prosper and rise to greater heights. Help them to use all they learned at the college for the betterment of society. Bless them to be resilient and uphold the tenets of Sanatan Dharma. Hari Om. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvanam. Om Gajananam Bhutaganari Sevitam Kapita Jambu Palisada Bhakshitam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakaram Namami Vigneshwar Pankajam. Om Aing Ring Shring Vagdivyai सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं महासरस्वती दिव्यै नमः। ॐ ऐं महासरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ लक्ष्मी करोतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदं मम शत्रुविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते। ॐ सिद्धिबुद्धिप्रदे देवी भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदायिनी मन्त्रमूर्ति सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोऽस्तु ते। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडात्मज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्षं मङ्गलाय तनोहरि। ॐ द्यौः शान्ति रन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्ति रापा शान्ति ऋषदय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वगं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय।
We saw
Sitaram and welcome to the 2020 Lakshmi Girls Hindu College virtual graduation. Thank you for joining me, Ms. Amrita Samaru, and my co-MC, Ms. Lisa Marie Sitaran, as we take you through today's ceremony. We know that this is not the graduation that you hoped for, but here at the college, we thought that it is only conscionable that we recognize the courage and hard work of you, our graduates, in the midst of these uncertain times. So, I invite you to savor the moments that we will share today, and I now hand you over to the very capable hands of my co-MC, Ms. Lisa Marie Sitaran.
Thank you, Ms. Samaru. It is an honor to welcome to the lectern a true pioneer of education who continues to blaze an indelible trail in our school's development through her unwavering dedication and visionary leadership. Her holistic approach to learning has undisputedly steered our school into the upper echelons of academic prestige. I welcome our phenomenal principal, Mrs. Sonia Mihis Basad, who will deliver the principal's address at this time.
Thank you, Ms. Sitaran. Featured speaker, Pundit the Honorable Justice Devendra Ramprasad, Mrs. Joy Griffith, School Supervisor 3, St. George's Education District, Esteemed Secretary General of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha Board of Education, Mr. Vijay Maharaj, Mrs. Indra Ramdial, Executive Member of the Parent Support Organization, Mrs. Juditha Klal Singh, President of the Lakshmi Girls Hindu College Alumni Association, Ms. Annalisa Ramsaran, Executive Member of the Lakshmi Legacies, members of staff, parents, and graduates of the class of 2020. Sitaram. So here we are in the new normal, having a virtual graduation. Two phrases I did not have in my vocabulary until a few months ago. Life has changed dramatically. You are living in unprecedented times where hugs and handshakes are dangerous. Masks are the norm. Social distancing and frequent hand washing are life-saving behaviors. In this, the new normal, we show our love for our grandparents and at-risk family members by avoiding all physical contact with them. The word Zoom now has new connotations. Educational platforms are the norm, and you have learned to socialize virtually. As digital natives, this is your time to shine. The students have become the teachers in many instances, as you intuitively maneuver this virtual landscape with a flair and proficiency that is awesome to behold. As a graduating class of 2020, you are the pioneers of this new normal. You are living it. History books will be written about you. You're already famous. You will always be the first cohort of students to switch to full online classes and to write high-stake exams during a pandemic and under circumstances that meant you wore masks to come to school. You could not greet your friends in your customary warm Lakshmi Girls fashion. You could not share lunches with one another. And you had to put up with your vice principal, Ms. Ramnarayan, and your principal constantly urging, 6 feet social distancing, girls, keep your masks on, wash your hands, and other exhortations. But you knew that we did this because we care about your well-being and wanted to keep you safe. While this pandemic came with many challenges, social, economic, and psychological, it also came with life lessons and many opportunities for personal growth and demonstration of resilience, adaptability, and compassion. It was an opportunity to put into practice all that your teachers, your parents, your pundits, and other spiritual leaders have inculcated into you over the years. These last 6 months in particular would have taught you to dig deep and to find that inner strength to rely on the bedrock of prayer and faith in a greater being. I hope that all these sessions of morning meditations and deep breathing conducted especially in our Wednesday assemblies gave you effective coping tools. I hope that you were able to experience the transformative power of crisis as you seized the opportunity to dig even deeper, to go within and engage in reflection not only about life's fragility, but also to develop a greater appreciation of your many blessings. The simple things that you may have taken for granted, the ability to breathe the fresh air without a mask, to go to the movies, the beach, or simply for a walk. I know that one of the outcomes is a greater appreciation for those things that we all took for granted. This has been a transformative experience in your young lives, one that will resonate many years into your future. But like beautiful butterflies, you do not develop the freedom to fly and to soar without first going through these stages of transformation and growth. It has been a steep learning curve for all of us, for your teachers, your families, and your communities. Your patience and your belief in yourselves was severely tested by the uncertainty surrounding your CSEC and CAPE and the aftermath of your results for many of you. But every crisis comes with opportunities to transform and to change for the better, not just for you, but for your peers across the region this year who are challenging institutions like the Caribbean Examination Council to transform themselves and their practice and to adapt to the needs of those whom they serve. Over these months in particular, many of you have suffered losses. Not just the tragedy of losing family members, but also the loss experienced in your school lives. You have missed out in many activities that you have looked forward to for years. A graduation where you are sitting next to your friends, all dressed up, sharing smiles and companionship. At the same time, you have certainly not let this crisis go to waste. You have applied the lessons learned here at Lakshmi Girls Hindu College to the tests brought to you by COVID-19, and you have all attained distinctions in the school of life. Our school's mission statement speaks about developing our students to their full potential, and you are all testimony to the holistic education offered at this noble institution. I wish to congratulate your parents as well for their ability to convert your homes into virtual classrooms and to give new meanings to the concept of homeschool partnerships. Your parents have sacrificed to ensure your success. Lakshmi Girls' parents are exceptional in their degree of parental involvement, which is a key ingredient to our success. Thank you by extension to the Parent Support Organization under the astute leadership of Mr. Shiv Gajada for their ongoing dedication to this institution. Thanks as well to our Alumni Association and the Lakshmi Legacies for their support of our students, especially during these times. I wish to thank all members of staff, teaching and non-teaching, for the role they have played in your success over the years. Lakshmi Girls Hindu College is very much a family unit where we have one common purpose, the development of our students to achieve their full potential. Over the last 6 months in particular, I have seen the selfless manner in which members of staff have risen to the challenges posed by this pandemic. Our teachers have also converted their homes into classrooms while balancing their own domestic demands and circumstances to ensure that you were well prepared for all eventualities. History will be kind to them and celebrate their heroic efforts and selflessness during these uncertain times. Congratulations to all of you on your performance at this year's examination as well. While we are pursuing numerous queries regarding grades awarded, I am happy to report 100% full certificates at Cape and CSEC. I wish to emphasize that the circumstances over the last 6 months alone do not define your whole experience at Lakshmi Girls Hindu College over the last 5 to 7 years. You have wonderful memories of keenly contested sports days, inter-house Diwali competition, extensive co-curricular activities spearheaded by the vice principal and deans. Love your literature competitions, pie days, Indian Arrival Day celebrations, food festivals, science fairs, talent shows, field trips, and team builders, to name a few. You have had opportunities to give back to your community, either through the homework centers in SDMS primary schools or through the Just Because Foundation and various charitable activities, especially during the period leading up to Diwali. Your teachers, with the support of our wonderful, grounded and dedicated Vice Principal, Ms. Ramnarayan, and our exceptional middle management team, comprising very dedicated heads of department and deans, have all gone beyond the call of duty in providing the pastoral and academic support for all of you over the last 5 to 7 years. We could not have been so successful without the support of our Board of Education, our President General, Pandit Krishna Rambali, and our visionary, insightful, and proactive Secretary General, Mr. Vijay Maharaj, especially during this historic year. In closing, I want to say to you, the beautiful, intelligent, proud, and strong young ladies of the graduating classes of 2020, that I am very proud to be your principal. It was lovely seeing how you have all blossomed over the years, and you are ready for the next stage of your life's journey, be it advanced level, university, a gap year. Whatever the next step is, you have been well equipped for this new stage. Take time to savor and enjoy your success. Celebrate you and your resilience. Remember, as always, to take deep breaths, to be still, and to appreciate the opportunities offered by each new day. I wish you and your families, the Divine Mother's continued blessings for good health, material and spiritual wealth and happiness. I wish to end by paying respect to our beloved departed Secretary General, Sri Satnarayan Maharaj, who was a vital part of our graduation ceremonies over the years. He was someone who had great love and faith in you, the students of this, his flagship school. His presence is still very much felt in my role as principal of this noble institution. Last year, Mr. Maharaj delivered his normal wise counsel to the graduating class. I wish to end today by highlighting 2 profound points he made last year: the importance of self-mastery and being lifelong learners. I leave you with an excerpt of his speech, which resonates even more during these unprecedented times. It is my honor to present a short video clip from our beloved departed Secretary General's Sri Satnarayan Maharaj's speech last year. Sitaram, and congratulations to all of you, the class of 2020. Thank you.
And I am learning something every single day of my life. So you too must never sit back and say, I have graduated. Life is about learning new things. And I want to say that you have had one of the greatest experiences. You came in here as little 12-year-old. You're not sure where you are going. All you hear is about Lakshmi College. Today you are leaving us as some of the most, what I would call, beautiful young ladies who are well endowed in the field of education. So if I had to leave one single message with you, the message will be never stop learning. And as you go out there, young ladies, you must be in control. You must say to yourself, I am in control. Nobody is in control of me. You must always keep a smart head. You are in control of you as you make your journey through life. Your parents will leave you and go, maybe. Everybody will leave you and go. You have to pursue life on your own. So whatever you learn at Lakshmi here, add to that learning as you go through life. So I want to wish you all the best. And whenever you have doubts, reflect on the things that you learned at Lakshmi. A lot of things will come before you. A lot of temptations. You must be smart. You must be smart. You must be you. I am in control. You are in control. Always remember that. You are in control. Nobody must control you. Your parents would advise everybody, but you are in control. I want to wish you all the best. Sitaram, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Mahesh Prasad, for such an insightful message. Being a college that is rooted in its dharmic traditions, the guidance of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha is tantamount to the very existence of the college. To bring us greetings, I welcome Sri Vijay Maharaj, the Secretary General of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha.
Sitaram, in Hindu Dharma, we accord due praise to our parents, then to our guru and teachers. In this message, I propose to address parents, teachers, and then students. Parents know that the same environment in which they grew up in is non-existent today. The demands placed on children are greater and much more stressful than before. Your parental role has therefore become significantly more challenging and demanding. Before the pandemic, you had to wake up before your children on mornings to properly send them off to school. You had to juggle your finances without letting them know the pricey cost of the form of electronic and computerized devices. Some of you virtually wrote the practice and mock exams alongside your child. Many times you would have felt helpless as you saw them on the verge of being burnt out. Parents, you have done a great job. You have been the wind beneath your child's wings. This graduation and all other celebrations are a result of your love and dedication in conjunction with your child's work. I also wish to express congratulations to the principal and all teachers of this esteemed college, Lakshmi Girls Hindu College. You taught and you cared for these graduating young ladies for several years. You have ensured that they have learnt and understood the principles of various subjects. In the light of the pandemic, the requirements which CXC has placed upon teachers, children, is now more than ever requiring creative, flexible, hybrid teaching. The use of technology must be pervasive throughout all areas of studies. To our young graduates, you have finished one stage of your long yet rewarding educational journey. Your loving parents, dedicated teachers, principals, vice principal, support staff have nurtured you, schooled and prepared you into principled, responsible, intelligent young ladies. You are fully prepared for the next stage of your journey. This long, adventurous journey will expose you to a wide variety of experiences and cultures. It is important that you never forget the knowledge and the training you have received here at Lakshmi Girls Hindu College. My dear graduates, you will encounter many challenges moving forward. Let me offer you a little bit of advice. Think how tough the future will be and multiply it by 10. Your studies, job interviews, colleges. Those of you who have slacked are in for a rude awakening. You do not fit into a jigsaw puzzle that the world has made for you. The greatest years of your life will never come if you don't work for it. Eleanor Roosevelt once wrote, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of a dream." Young ladies, our Dharma dictates that the best way to repay our forefathers is to succeed where they have failed. May Mother Saraswati bestow her choicest blessings upon each and every one of you. Shubh Diwali, Sitaram.
Thank you, Mr. Maharaj, for such an impactful message. The Ministry of Education has been a pillar in the development of our institution, and we are always grateful for its continued support and blessings. With greetings on behalf of the Ministry of Education, I welcome School Supervisor 3 of the St. George East Educational District, Ms. Joy Griffith.
Thank you, and a pleasant good afternoon to this august community of Lakshmi Girls Hindu College. I take immense pleasure in bringing greetings on behalf of the Ministry of Education and specifically from the St. George East Education District on the occasion of your prestigious graduation exercise 2020. A special congratulations to you wonderful young ladies on your momentous achievement. Your success at CSEC and CAPE 2020 amidst the ensuing turmoil is both outstanding and inspiring. Thank you for your diligence, your hard work and dedication, and thank you for making us all proud. Even as I ponder on the appropriateness of this year's theme, I stand assured that you are outfitted to be resilient and to be able to adapt to change. I am assured that the COVID-19 pandemic and all its uncertainties will not overshadow your innate aptitude, proficiency, gifting, and passion, but on the contrary, it will engender opportunities for your creativity, your innovation, ingenuity, resourcefulness, imagination, and perseverance. I believe that like your predecessors, you will rise to the occasion, even in this period of health and economic challenges, and you will make your unique mark in all spheres of life. For Lakshmi Girls Hindu College is not just a prestigious educational institute with a legacy of academic success nationally and internationally, but it is a family that is fueled by love, caring, and compassion for humanity. Mrs. Sonia Hayes Prasad is a transformational leader, not just as your principal, but makes her indelible contributions at the district and national levels, being at the helm of principals associations and other committees in the Ministry of Education. Her dedicated vice principal and selfless staff must also be commended for your achievement. And to you committed parents, I often hear of your commitment to our children. Like the principal, we cannot do it without you. Congratulations and keep up the good work. And to the denominational board and family of Lakshmi Girls Hindu College, congratulations again. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord give you peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Griffith, for your words of encouragement and your continued support to our institution. The Parent Support Organization of Lakshmi Girls Hindu College is a fundamental stakeholder in the school's community. The unwavering support and dedication of its members have undoubtedly contributed to the unparalleled success of this institution. I am therefore pleased to invite with greetings on behalf of the PSO, hardworking and devoted member, Miss Indra Ramdial.
Sitaram, and pleasant good evening to the principal, vice principal, teachers, featured speakers, parents, and of course the graduating class of 2020. My name is Indra Lakshman Ramdial, and I am a member of the Parent Support Organization. I bring you greetings this evening on behalf of the PSO as well as my family and I. It is indeed a pleasure and an honor to be given this opportunity to bring greetings to you young ladies, the graduating class of 2020. Yay! I joined the PSO in September 2017, and I had the pleasure of meeting the principal, vice principal, the staff, and many of your parents, and of course, many of you lovely young ladies at the Sports Day, Talent Show, and of course June Fest. You, the students of the graduating class, have had a wonderful journey this far, each of you in your own unique way. I wish to congratulate all of you on this extremely important milestone in your education. You have shown great resilience through the challenges you have all faced in 2020. You have persevered and you have reached this far. There is only one way to go from here. So, once again, on behalf of the PSO, I pray for your continued success in your future endeavors. Keep the faith, march on forward to your future. Thank you, God bless, and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Ramdial, for your continued pledge of support to our institution. The Alumni Association of Lakshmi Girls Hindu College has been a vital stakeholder in the school's community. The commitment and loyalty of past students of the college have significantly contributed to the overall development of our institution. I welcome President of the Alumni Association, Ms. Judy Taklal Singh, to bring greetings to our graduates.
With all protocols observed, a hearty welcome to all. For those who do not know me, I am Judy Taklal Singh, the President of the Alumni Association. It gives me great pleasure to be part of this ceremony to celebrate the accomplishments of our scholars. On behalf of the alumni, I would like to congratulate all these lovely young ladies who have made it to this milestone in their lives. It goes without saying that 2020 has certainly been challenging, particularly in terms of the methods you students have had to adapt in order to study, collaborate with peers, and take examinations in a virtual space, all the while balancing much of the other aspects of your new normal in this pandemic. And yet, some of you have managed to excel. For those of you who felt you could have done better, my advice is to never give up. Keep going, keep at it. Almost everything in this life is temporary, including disappointment and hardship. One thing I have learned from living the pandemic time is that while academia is important, other aspects of life are just as, if not more important than passing exams. Things such as good physical and mental health, family, and believe it or not, good friends. We at the alumni do not only identify as a body to raise funds, but also we have managed to promote friendship and networking amongst our past students and extended acquaintances along the way. When you can combine purpose with good and meaningful relations, work becomes easier and more enjoyable, and in this case, fundraising becomes fun. Over the years, we have become an association that forms a pillar of support for each other as well as for past and present students of this exceptional school. We set out as a body to support the principal, staff, and students of Lakshmi Girls in whatever way we can. These are trying times, and so we must work together, every arm of the school, so that we can continuously raise the profile of Lakshmi Girls and give back to our students who continue to strive for greatness. In this regard, I'll take the opportunity to remind you that it's never too late to start building and strengthening the relationships that you've established here at school with your peers and colleagues. Groups like the Alumni Association and the recently formed Lakshmi Legacies are great examples of how you can continue to support each other as courageous and steadfast young women, even after you depart our beloved school. I truly believe that the bond you form with each other during your formative years are the ones which can enable you to take your place in the post-secondary world while forging your own individual path forward. So on behalf of the Lakshmi Girls alumni, I wish you all health, wealth, success, and happiness in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Taklal Singh, for your resilient words. During your 5 or 7 years here at Lakshmi, you, our graduates, would have developed friendships that will last a lifetime, and you are now part of a legacy, the Lakshmi legacy. With us today is Ms. Annalisa Ramsaran, who brings us greetings from our Lakshmi legacies.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Featured speaker, Pundit the Honorable Justice Devendra Ramprasad, Mrs. Joy Griffith, School Supervisor, St. George East Education District, esteemed Secretary General of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha Board of Education, Mr. Vijay Maharaj, Mrs. Indra Ramdial, Executive Member of the Parent Support Organization, Mrs. Judy Taklal Singh, President of the Lakshmi Girls Hindu College Alumni Association, Sitaram, and a pleasant good morning to you all. My name is Annalisa Ramsaran, and it is an absolute pleasure to bring greetings to you on behalf of Lakshmi Legacies. As I stand here in an auditorium staring at absolutely nothing, I can honestly say that 2020 has been nothing short of indescribable. I would like to commend each and every one of you for your dedication, perseverance, and relentlessness during these unprecedented times. Yes, you have been robbed of the full experience of your Form 5 and Form 6 life, something I myself would have hated if I were in your shoes. You've been robbed of the very last moments of your high school life. However, what should be remembered are those cherished moments you spent here pre-COVID. I know how hard the transition from Lakshmi to another institution might be. I have gone through it. Sometimes I would sit on campus with my friends and randomly one of us would blurt out, "I'm missing Lakshmi, you know." That transitional period is going to be tough. You're going to spend some time adjusting to it. I can, however, say that Lakshmi Girls Hindu College was the stepping stone and driving force that propelled me into who I am today. And to you, the graduates, use Lakshmi Girls as your driving force to push your greatness and your brilliance out into the world. As Charles Dickens would have it, the pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. And meet again we shall once you join Lakshmi Legacies. Lakshmi Legacies is here to ensure that the quality of our students is not left to fizzle out, but rather to harness what we have and to give back to our alma mater by bridging that gap between past students and our beloved institution. You will have much to look forward to, friends that you can always keep in contact with, events that you can enjoy, and more importantly, a family that you can always return to. So follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Lakshmi Legacies. Our sign-up link will be in the bio where you can register to become a member of Lakshmi Legacies. If you have any questions, feel free to contact myself via Facebook or Instagram at Annalisa Ramsaran. Graduating class, go forward with your heads held high and represent with the best of your ability. With that, I leave you with Sa Vidya Vimuktaye, Sitaram, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ramsaran, for joining us today and for your continued service to your alma mater. 2020 has been a challenging year, especially for you, our graduates. You have shown such resilience and dedication to completing your studies. So, without any further hesitation, it is my privilege to present the 2020 graduates of Lakshmi Girls Hindu College.
Form 5C, Ashley Balda, Dominique Ben Simon, Ivy Barath, Andrea Bola, Shania Budu Singh, Aliyah Dipnarain, Aruna Dukaran, Cheyenne Gadar, Trishana Gobin, Sidika Jagesa, Zain Jodan, Shireen Khan, Avi Lukur, Sarah Maharaj, Rihanna Mansingh, Rihanna Mohammed, Cheyenne Parasram, Karina Prasad, Karina Ramasa, Kimberly Rambaran, Kimati Rambaran, Vishala Ramdial, Riddhi Ramke, Celine Ramkalawan, Devyani Ramrup, Kayla Ross, Shania Sadnagim, Milana Sanka, Anjani Sarabjit, Eden Singh, Pravi Singh, Kristen Siriram, Shivani Supasad, Jemima Thomas, Anushka Vasquez. Form 5G, Sophia Ali, Lexi Arjun, Denisha Auta, Kristen Badal, Cassandra Bitu, Alicia Budram, Nika Brijlal, Urbi Chakrabarti, Vani Danpal, Amisha Gosain, Jabali Gundaluru, Wing Jing He, Shania Jaglal, Anjali Kunulal, Nia Lachman, Lian Maiku, Haley Mansa, Hannah Mohammed, Avita Mohan, Amira Prasad Maharaj, Karishma Popan, Miranda Raghuber, Nandi Ramcharita, Chelsea Ramhit, Anusha Ramjatan, Tia Ramkisoon, Pratibha Ram Singh, Sophia Ramsundar, Carissa Rupnarain, Amisha Samaru, Brittany Siwa, Kushi Singh, Rihanna Singh, Chelsea Sukhdeo, Selena Sukhdeo, Emily Sukan. Form 5H, Amalie Badalu Singh, Samantha Bahadur, Denisha Basau, Rihanna Budan, Varika Dalapram, Daniela Darsu, Ariel David Mohammed, Pooja Dindial, Karishma Haragobin, Desha Howell, Chandani Jagrup, Rishma Lobo, Arya Maharaj, Ishtika Maharaj, Jessica Mohammed, Stephanie Mohammed, Angelina Nagasa, Pooja Prasad, Vinasha Rajbansi, Renel Rajkumar, Anila Ramai, Rishani Ramganesh, Bridget Ramjatan, Rihanna Ramjatan, Vishika Ramrup, Risha Ramtahal, Jade Rosales, Siddhi Samaru, Sarika Siraj, Chelsea Marie Singh, Natalia Singh, Safia Solozano, Amelia Suku, Samara Swarat Singh, Chanel Tyrell. Form 5L, Salisha Abdul, Rihanna Alexander, Shalia Ali, Afisha Ali Khan, Shania Bidesi, Shalini Birbal, Rian Bisnath, Prithvi Budram, Amy Danasir Singh, Jessamy Francis, Christina Gajada, Prithvi Ganesh, Ishana Hari, Shalini Jatan Singh, Abhigna Kandimala, Roshni Lakan, Samindi Madapatage Dona, Deja Miraj, Alina Mohammed, Amelia Passad, Sydney Passad, Amelia Raghuba, Sangeeta Ramcharan, Shania Ramdeen, Samara Ramdan, Jaya Ramkisoon, Gabriella Ramnath, Ashley Rampal, Ariana Sagam, Wendy Sam, Risha Sipasad, Priyadarshini Singh, Sandhya Singh, Leandra Sudu, Navita Sugrim Ram.
Upper 6G, Avita Lakshman, Aliyah Mahabir Singh, Ambika Maharaj, Chelsea Mahis, Kajal Manwa, Vashana Matru, Siddiqa Mohammed, Alena Mohammed, Karina Mohammed, Bandana Morris, Brajeshwari Narayan, Zara Pandui, Chandika Pandui, Dina Prasad, Shania Prahalad, Rihanna Ragunanan, Nikita Ramadan, Bimala Ramdat, Trishana Ramirez, Karina Ramkumar, Rachel Ramlochan, Ambika Rampartap, Sonaya Rampasad, Anusha Ramsingh, Neelam Ramsume, Shania Ramsume, Priyanka Rimal, Priya Rupnarayan, Shania Sam, Shalana Samaru, Rochelle Sami, Rihanna Sicharan, Kimberly Siratan, Adriana Sijagat, Akshita Shivali, Jessica Siunarain, Dashala Singh, Maya Singh, Miriam Subrati, Kaylee Stephen, Kristen Sue Paul, Renita Thakurat, Upper 6L, Miriam Ahmad, Aliyah Ali, Sharina Ali, Kezia Alain, Anisa Ali, Kavina Balkaran, Shavana Balrup, Ariana Bihari, Ambika Bagelu, Elizabeth Budai, Kimberly Budai, Thea Budu, Denique Branca, Ashna Buchun, Sandhya Kasi, Chelsea Chanko, Malini Dindial, Celine Dukaran, Karishma Duku, Marie-Thérèse Farie, Brittany Gajada, Carissa Gajada, Kirti Gajada, Alyssa Guruhu, Nandita Ganesh, Amy Hanuman Singh, Shavana Hariram, Christy Hart, Kiaran Jagannath, Gabriella Jagmohan, Soni Jagu, Rihanna Jaikaran, Sandhya John, Victoria Kairu, Karina Katwaru, Azalea Khan Rambali, Simran Kirai, Chitrani Kulai, Kasmira Kong, Nandini Lal, Shelly Lal, Javisha Lukur. Pandit the Honourable Justice Devendra Ramprasad was called to the bar in the United Kingdom as a member of the Honourable Society of Lincoln's Inn in November 1989. Having spent 4 years in England, he returned to Trinidad and Tobago and obtained his LEC and was called to the bar in Trinidad and Tobago in 1991. He has practiced in all manner of civil law, appearing before the Court of Appeal, High Court, and the Tax Appeal Board. In private practice, he specialized in land law and probate law in particular. In 2009, Pandit the Honourable Justice Devendra Ramprasad was admitted to the bench as a temporary judge and was appointed to a permanent position as a judge of the Supreme Court of Trinidad and Tobago in September 2010. From then on, he has practiced in the civil arena exclusively and is the author of over 150 judgments in all aspects of civil law, company, constitutional, and family law. Pandit the Honourable Justice Ramprasad is a member of the Canadian Bar and is a Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators. He has been an Associate Tutor at the Hugh Wooding Law School since 2014. He also holds a first degree in Commerce and Economics from the University of Toronto. In addition to his legal acumen, Pandit the Honourable Justice Ramprasad also remains resolute to his dharma. He is a practicing Pandit who is licensed to conduct marriages through the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha. Additionally, he is a member of the Krishna Mandir of Todd Street, San Fernando, where he delivers discourses on a regular basis. It is truly my honor to introduce today's featured speaker, Pandit the Honourable Justice Devendra Ramprasad, who will now impart some words of edification onto our graduates.
Sitaram Devis, what an exciting point in your life. Kindergarten, primary school, high school, all of these are now behind you. For some of you, you've been at this for more than 15 years, especially if you've written the CSEC exams. For many of you, you'll be thinking, now what? I've been on this boat for so many years, charted by other people, and now that I step off, it seems unreal. It seems so uncertain. It is deep with possibilities, but so filled with potential for danger and adversity. And I could so easily drown in all of that future that is before me. COVID has not made this journey any easier as well. In fact, it has made things even more difficult for many, but for some, they have had the chance to sit without distraction around them and think about what life means to them, about where they are going in life, where they are going to end up and how are they going to get there. Many have spent the months that have been thrust upon us by this COVID restriction and lockdown in prayer and thought and contemplation of their future. What is life going to be like in the future? For many of us, it seems that the only uncertainty is that will tomorrow be another day? I'm not sure. Last year I spoke to Mr. Maharaj upstairs in his office, and I met your principal there. He introduced me to her and he said he would like me to speak at some point in time at the Lakshmi Girls Hindu College. Little did I know that that would be the last that I would ever speak to him. He had the best interests of all of the students, not only of Lakshmi Girls Hindu School, but of all of the schools which fall under the umbrella of Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha at heart. May God bless his soul. He was a great soul. He fought for our religion to be recognized and respected. He fought for you to have a college where you can be proud and sit as comfortably and as accomplished as you are. He is not here to share today in this wonderful day of celebration as you graduate. But such is life. The thing is, where do you go from here? Many of you already have a plan in place. You may be going to university virtually, you may be involved in some private enterprise or job, and there are so many others who do not have that privilege. And you sit and you think, through no fault of your own, you are at home. What happens next? I am here to share the message today that you are a strong and a special person. Destiny is there, but you have the power to control your destiny. You are destined to be a great person. The only person keeping you back is yourself. Where you go, how you end up, all of that to a large part is up to you. But you're wondering, why am I saying this? What is the source of me saying that you can be successful, or that you can be happy, or that you will be doing well? It is because of the teachings and traditions under which we all fall, which has subsisted for over 5,000 years, of all types of life experiences. They have held true then and continue to hold true now. We've just finished the second Navratri period of the year, the Sharad Navratri. And when we celebrated that time, those 9 days, we celebrated the Divine Mother and her presence. To me, it's a very important period in our calendar because it's a time when we get to think about who we are and what we ought to be doing. A thought process that, very much like now, that we are going through. In the 11th chapter of the Devi Mahatmya comes a wonderful set of shlokas which says like this, and I want to share it with you. विद्या समस्ता स्तव देवी भेदा स्त्रिया समस्ता सकला जगत्सु त्वयैकया पूरितं वयेतत् का ते स्तुतिस्तव्य परापरोक्ति देवी प्रपन्नार्ति हरे प्रसीद 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 प्रसीद। ओम श्री नवदुर्गा देवी माता की जय। It is a wonderful set of shlokas which is a prayer unto itself. It begins Vidya Samasta. All of the knowledge, all of the experiences, everything that is out there, written and unwritten, is an aspect of you, Mataji. Importantly, each and every woman in this world is an aspect of you. Think about that. Each and every woman, each and every female is an aspect of divinity. It is a deeply moving and inspirational thought. Each one of you is an aspect of divinity. Each one. It is not restricted to this person or that person, this particular class or that particular class. Each one, she says, Striya Samastha. So if we start off with the premise that you are yourselves an aspect of divinity, and it doesn't matter what religion you are, that does not deny your divinity, then every step you take from today has to be a manifestation of that reality. Every step that you take must be a manifestation of the reality that you are divine people. If you go to university, you should keep this ideal in your mind and know that that is who you are. If you feel tempted to put yourself in a place where that divinity will be compromised, or ought to be compromised, or might be compromised, then the decision as to whether you do that is up to you, no one else. Blame no one else. You have to make the decision to realize your true potential. No one else can make that decision for you. If you go into the work community, who you are, how you work, what you do, how you interact, all of that should be with this thought in mind: I am divinity. I am an aspect of the Divine Mother. I am special. I am Shakti. I am energy. And what are you not? I am not lazy. I am not arrogant. I am not judgmental of others. I am not into gossip. What are you? You are caring, giving, and loving of all humanity without regard for caste, religion, sex, sexual orientation, or any other division that men, not women, have created. Because the Divine Mother, just like your earthly mother, knows no distinction amongst her children. And you are to be like her. You are embarking on a life, the fruits of which will depend on the choices you make from today moving forward. Where you are 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now will depend on the decisions you make now and in the next few years. Unfortunately, many people equate success with certification. But the principle I have just showed to you and shared with you is that success is not dependent on that. It's dependent on your own divine principle manifesting itself. In that way, with the blessing of your divine self, anything you want to achieve that is noble in character, you will be able to with perseverance and with thought and with positivity. What you make of your life depends on whether you realize the divinity within yourself. And that should inspire you to go for greatness rather than to go for the gutter. To go for more, not for less. What you make of your life depends on your decisions to put yourself in elevating places, not denigrating places. Lift yourself by your efforts, but don't step on others to reach there. Make yourself a person that you would be proud of. Make yourself a person that your parents and teachers and community would be proud of. Make yourself an example for all those who are to come behind you, who are still at school, who are still looking up to you as the elder sisters in the school, to set an example for them to follow. This message is not about religion. It is about realizing your potential and your spirituality and understanding who you are. It transcends man-made boundaries. It helps you to establish and understand who you are and how you ought to live. So don't let other people determine your future. Put your future in your own hands by making the right decisions proactively, rather than sitting back and waiting for life to crash upon you like a wave. But base your decisions on time-honored teachings and experiences so that you will be guided to make the right choices. Remember, there will be ups and downs. Kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. Ride the waves of the ups as if you are on the beach surfing through. Enjoy the experience, but don't live only for that moment, because there will be downs, and when those downs come, you need to have a strong and secure base to hold on to. That is your teaching, that is your good character, that is your divine soul and being. You have the opportunity to be special people. You have that blessing already, because you already have reached a place such as Lakshmi Girls Hindu School, High School, which comes and carries with it a dignity, an integrity and reputation for success and hard work. You have been blessed to have special people around you, parents, teachers, siblings, friends, mentors, all leaving their messages and their experiences with you to help you make the right choice. And as you push off from here, breathe. Take time to find your breath, find your rhythm, and find yourself. Be who you were meant to be, not what others told you should be or ought to be, but who you can be through excellence. And that excellence is already represented in the fact that you are divinity. Live your life, live it well, experience life. Try and limit your regrets though, and live your life upon some foundation and thought that will keep you whole and preserve you as you move through the years. This is my message to you. I'm happy to be part of your ceremony today. I'm sad I'm not able to see your faces all radiant with smiles as the future beckons. But I hope that these thoughts that I've shared with you can help you to tune your life to the future which is there for you. Follow it and follow it well, those teachings. Follow your heart and your divinity and follow it well, keeping that truth in your mind. Because you have the spark to be whatever you want to be. Be safe, be sound, be successful. Jai Sitaram.
Thank you, Pandit the Honorable Justice Devendra Ramprasad, for making the time to connect with us virtually and share your words of excelsior, all done in such an inimitable way. We have now come to an eagerly anticipated segment, the presentation of awards and prizes. It is my distinct honor to recognize our graduates who have excelled in academic and intramural endeavors at the college.
Receiving the award for English A, Form 5, Ishana Hari. The award for English B at Form 5 goes to Samantha Bahadur. Receiving the award for Mathematics at Form 5 is Jade Rosales. The award for Excellence in Additional Mathematics at Form 5 goes to Samindi Madapatagay. Receiving the award for Excellence at Information Technology in Form 5, Abhigna Kandimala. The award for Excellence in Spanish at Form 5 goes to Shalini Birbal. Receiving the award for Excellence in French at Form 5, Karina Ramisa. The award for Excellence in Geography goes to Kristen Badal. Receiving the award for Excellence in History at Form 5, Samantha Bahadur. The award for Excellence in Social Studies at Form 5, Cheyenne Parasram. Receiving the award for Excellence in Integrated Science at Form 5, Karishma Hargobin. The award for Excellence in Biology goes to Abhigna Kandimala. Receiving the award for Excellence in Chemistry at Form 5, Abhigna Kandimala. The award for Excellence at Physics in Form 5 goes to Aruna Dukara. Receiving the award for Excellence in Food and Nutrition at Form 5, Leanne Michael. The award for Excellence in Principles of Account in Form 5, Shalini Birbal. Receiving the award for Excellence in Principles of Business at Form 5, Salisha Abdul. The award for Excellence in Economics at Form 5 goes to Ranel Rajkumar. Receiving the award for Excellence in Visual Arts at Form 5, Abhigna Kandimala. Receiving the award for excellence in Caribbean Studies, Jessica Sunarine. The award for excellence in Communication Studies for Form 6, Selena Mohammed. Receiving the award for excellence in Literatures in English, Form 6, Kimberly Siratan. The award for excellence in Pure Mathematics, Shania Ramsumir. Receiving the award for excellence in Applied Mathematics, Rian Sicharan. The award for excellence in Computer Science, Azalea Khan Rambali. Receiving the award for excellence in Digital Media, Karina Mohammed. The award for excellence in Biology, Chitrani Kolai. Receiving the award for excellence in Chemistry, Renita Takrodat. The award for excellence in Physics, Victoria Kairu. Receiving the award for excellence in Environmental Science, Alena Mohammed. The award for excellence in History, Rihanna Raghunanan. Receiving the award for excellence in Sociology, Aliyah Mahabir Singh. The award for excellence in French, Kimberly Siratan. Receiving the award for excellence in Spanish, Marie-Therese Faria. The award for excellence in accounting, Selena Mohammed. Receiving the award for excellence in economics, Selena Mohammed. Receiving the award for excellence in management of business, Kajal Manwa. The award for excellence in entrepreneurship, Tia Budu. Receiving the award for excellence in tourism, Aliyah Mahabir Singh. The award for excellence in food and nutrition, Dana Prasad. Receiving the Principal's Award for Student of the Year for 2020, Dana Prasad.
School life usually evokes a sense of nostalgia. Today, our valedictorian and faithful, outgoing head girl, Ms. Dana Prasad, will share some of these memories with us on behalf of the graduating class of 2020.
Thank you, Mr. Maru. Feature speaker, Pandit the Honorable Justice Devendra Ramprasad, Mrs. Joy Griffith, School Supervisor 3, St. George East Education District, esteemed Secretary General of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha,
Board of Education, Mr. Vijay Maharaj, Ms. Indira Ramdial, Executive Member of the Parent Support Organization, Mrs. Judy Taklal Singh, President of Lakshmi Girls Hindu College Alumni Association, Ms. Annalisa Ramsaran, Executive Member of the Lakshmi Legacies, members of staff, parents, and graduates of Class of 2020, Sitaram. Welcome, Class of 2020, to the first virtual graduation to be held by this prestigious institution. At the beginning of our Form 6 and Form 5 lives, none of us expected a global pandemic to keep us from majority of our graduating school year. Some of us may be disappointed that we are unable to experience this momentous event as one group. However, if there's one thing we've learned from 2020, is that we must adapt to change. We have started a new culture, graduating online, using the advantages of technological discoveries to execute something we never thought we would have to do. Let me begin by congratulating each and every one of you, intelligent, proud, and strong young ladies, on this important milestone, the end of one chapter, but the beginning of something new. It wasn't too long ago when the puzzle of entering secondary school was presented before us. Most of us were nervous, anxious, scared, or like me, a combination of three. But each and every one of us persevered, and here we are today, graduating from this institution, which has basically been our second home for the past 5 to 7 years. Wow, imagine that. We have been here for that long. Some of us may have already started a new chapter, whether it be programs at tertiary institutions, seeking out our first jobs, or taking some time to rest and reflect upon our next steps. If there is one thing that I would like us to all continue, is to incorporate the values and life lessons imparted upon us during our journey at Lakshmi Girls Hindu College. Do you recall constantly being corrected about your uniform infractions by Ms. Ramnarayan, whether it be a colored hair tie or short socks? Well, these encounters have certainly taught us the discipline needed to thrive in the world outside of this institution. Do you remember class with Ms. Ria Singh, which began promptly with the Gayatri Mantra? She definitely taught us the importance of prayer and spirituality in everything we do in life. This was a common practice among many other teachers in our school, who constantly reminded us about the importance of prayer and devoting ourselves to God, and to be thankful for every opportunity afforded to us. And what about those literature classes with Ms. Tosamaraj? She definitely trained us to dig deeper and go beyond the surface level. And Ms. Gopal's small and thoughtful messages of the day, she certainly taught us that we can spread positivity and optimism in the simplest of ways wherever we go. First and foremost, we must glorify God in the form of Lord Ganesh, the remover of all obstacles and difficulties, and for guiding us and keeping us safe during this global pandemic. Mother Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, for allowing us to continue our lives during a time where a lot of people have lost everything. And Mother Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom, who we are most thankful for guiding us during our exams, the most difficult examinations we face under the harshest conditions we've endured. We are thankful to God, for whom without guidance and blessings, we would not have been able to achieve all our successes and make it to this milestone. Secondly, we wish to express our gratitude to our parents, the pillars and driving force behind each and every one of us. They have been our propellers towards success, always providing helping hands, comforting shoulders, and kind-hearted words. They have provided unwavering support to us, even in the darkest of times, and for that, we can never say thank you enough. To our astute principal, Ms. Mahesh Prasad, and Vice Principal, Ms. Sharian Ramnarayan, we humbly thank you for creating an environment which feels like a second home to each and every one of us. We thank you for your outpouring of hard work and love, which has significantly impacted all of us in more ways than we can explain. And finally, to the 52 industrious, compassionate, beautiful mothers whom we call teachers, we would like to say a hearty thank you, not only for the academic knowledge you have imparted on us, but for your never-ending support and kindness throughout our years. We have forged everlasting bonds which we will cherish forever, and even form friendships that will last a lifetime.
Being so nurturing and comforting, we could have always come to you regarding any issue, whether school-related or not. From the day we've entered this institution, you took us in with open arms, making our safety, comfort, and well-being your number one priority, and for that, we will forever be grateful. Our goal is not only to accomplish success for ourselves or to just make our parents proud, but to show you, our teachers, how your dedication and persistence towards our education has positively impacted our academic and personal lives. For the last 7 years, I have had many encounters with students of various forms. Some of these encounters blossomed into beautiful friendships, even though we are all distant learning in separate faculties or building a career to grow our independence. I can safely say that the bonds formed throughout the years are strong enough to withstand whatever differences in life choices we've all taken. Misty Copeland once said, and I quote, "Anything is possible when you have the right people there to support you," unquote. It is true. Friends that have been like siblings to us has helped us through the most difficult times, guiding us and giving us advice when needed, and being our number one supporters. I am sure that each and every one of you will cherish these friendships for a lifetime. My valedictory speech would not be complete without making mention of the true champion of Sanatan Dharma, a major stalwart in the Hindu community, our very own, the late Secretary General of the Mahasabha, Sri Satyanarayan Maharaj. It was indeed a great shock to all of us when we suffered his loss last November. However, I know he is looking down today, beaming with pride as he always did every time he stood before us. We miss him dearly with his wittiness, everlasting support, and true love for educating the young minds of this nation. I do hope we continue on our upward trajectory in order to make him and the many other hard-working members of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha proud. We are forever grateful for all the hard work, love, and support you continue to provide our college. Throughout our years at this dynamic institution, I am sure that each and every one of you guys have experienced the true vibes of an inter-house competition, whether it be for Diwali, Parang, or Sports Day. And everyone knows that we take our competitions very seriously. But at the end of it all, win, lose, or draw, we always end up chanting and celebrating together, as one. That's what it means to be a true Lakshmi girl. As we relive these memories, we must give thanks to our teachers and our principal for creating such a well-rounded, dynamic environment for us to exist in over the years. Always ensuring that we appreciated the importance of good sportsmanship, cooperation, and teamwork, along with many other noble attributes needed to perform at our highest level throughout our lives. From the numerous class breakfasts and luncheons to field trips and talent shows, this school has helped strengthen our bond and form a sisterhood that will stand the test of time. I stand here today and I can't help but think we hold a deep responsibility to uphold the values and beliefs instilled in us at this institution throughout the years, and I urge each and every one of you to treasure all that you have learned here. Before closing, there's something I would like to share with you. 8 years ago, before starting my secondary education at Lakshmi Girls Hindu College, I was unsuccessful in passing for any of my top choices at SCA. At that point in time, I felt as though it was the end of the world. However, with the constant support I got from my family and my Standard 5 teacher, Pandit Sunesh Tota Maharaj, I got the courage and inspiration to try again. And this is what I want to share with you here today. Being unsuccessful doesn't make you a failure. I tried for the second time and I passed for my first choice. Who would have known at that point in time that I would have been standing here today as the valedictorian, as the head girl, and as a student who has achieved academic success at the secondary level? Not succeeding the first time around does not mean that you are not allowed to try again. Being persistent is the key to being successful. As I leave you with the following words of Rajendra and Muthaya, I urge each and every one of you ladies to always be the best version of yourselves. Your time as a caterpillar has expired, your wings are ready. Seize every moment, every opportunity, and always live your dreams. And I quote, "For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is only a vision. And today well lived makes yesterday a dream of happiness." Unquote. Thank you.
Thank you, Dina, for sharing your memories here at Lakshmi with us, and all done with your customary poise. Now that we near the end of our virtual graduation, my co-MC and I thank you for joining us today, and we extend our heartfelt congratulations to all our graduates of 2020. We also express our gratitude to our feature speaker and all stakeholders who brought us greetings today. Finally, no graduation will ever be complete without the school song. I implore you to avail yourselves of possibly this final opportunity for some of you to sing our school song. Keep making us proud, graduates, and keep safe, everyone.